Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wenhao Liu, and this is my presentation for the how to avoid the diverse of the interior design styles during the trend of globalizations. And according to this, I will introduce the structure of this presentation first, and then I will go to specific to explain how does it works. And after that, I will give my own conclusions. And when I finish my presentation, you have time to ask questions. And so at first, I will introduce the structure of my presentation. At first, I will explain the definition of globalization and interior design. And after that, I will say something about the influence of globalization on interior design. And finally, I will give the conclusions. Let's start from the definition of the globalization. And I think it can be a trend or process to help us communicate with different countries, different cultures, and different peoples. And it contains a lot of academic field, which include economics, political, cultural, and ecological, ideological dimension. And of course, this academic field is all connected with our topic. What I will talk about is interior design. So, what is interior design? Carroll 2002 suggests that interior design is a art method to planning and create space inside the buildings. And it contains the elements of interior designs contains, I think it can divide into three parts. It is cultural, design method, and elements. And for elements, we can call it materials. So at first, let us be more specific about the cultural. As we know, the traditional culture in China has been changed by globalizations, and we communicate with the foreign cultures, and we learned a lot of elements from other cultures, and it changed. So I think for the conclusion of this, it will create more personal or modern cultural, and also it affect the interior design styles and make it more diverse. The second one is design method. As we know, the traditional method in China, we can only paint and sketch on the papers. Before we know affection, we have to build it up. However, with the globalizations, we learned a lot of technologies from the West countries, which it can call the developed country. And we can use the computer, internet to support our project to make interior design. So, for this reason, we can see the final effect before the project finished. So it creates a lot of new methods that we cannot imagine. And the last one is elements, or you can say materials in interior designs. And all of us knows that the globalization bring us convenience about the international trade. And in the past time, we can only use some original ecology materials like wood, like bamboos in our design. And for now, for the trend of globalization, we can buy some new materials or some industry materials like metal, iron, steel, and of course plastics easily than ever before. And we can use all these into our design project. And also, it created more styles from interior designs. And finally, I will give the conclusions about our topic. For the culture, the combine with the foreign culture creative more personal cultures and also creative more new styles of interior designs. And the development of technologies can make us finish the project more easily and creative more methods, as I said. And the convenience of business collect wild materials or elements to our project. So, according to this, I think the globalization is help us, or say help to avoid the interior design styles to be more simplificate. And thank you for your attention. And this is my presentation. And if you have any questions, you can ask now.
Would you like to ask any questions?